Begin tape. Leaving dead space. 3, 2, 1. The purpose of this tape is to test automated response times and reactions from vintage interactive attractions following audio stimuli. If you are playing this tape, that means that not only have you been checking outside at the end of every shift, as you were instructed to do, but also that you have found something that meets the criteria of your special obligations under paragraph 4. Follow these instructions, document response times, then safely secure the space before leaving. Upon sealing the room, you are not to return. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results. Begin audio prompt in 3,
2, 1.
Edition.
This is a VHS series done by a user named Spectre?
Alright. Got a bit of an unusual call today, but a job's still a job, I guess. I got a call from a kid's restaurant manager saying that they've been experiencing some weird paranormal activity.
They hired a mechanic or
the place
IT
is called
department.
Ready Fazbear's Pizza.
Yeah.
Normally I get called into places that are abandoned or at least old buildings that are at least a century old.
Oh!
But, the strip mall itself looks pretty new, and the manager told me that this particular location was opened roughly 5 years ago. He mentioned that these activities are interrupting businesses and that they might have to close this location and reopen.
Oh, sorry, Paranormal investigator. I thought it was called there to fix them.
It elsewhere if I can't figure out what's going on. So let me go ahead and read off a few things they told me. So let's see here.
Eloquent writing, my dude.
They've reported that mysterious and disembodied voices can be heard all throughout the restaurant. Company property, particularly the animatronics themselves, will often move around the restaurant during the night, even when the power to the building is shut off completely. Sometimes said property will mysteriously disappear and then reappear a day or so later. And then this is one of the incidents they were telling me about, where basically a bunch of...
It's just the kids getting bored and hiding your shit. I can't find the stapler. Little do you know, Bonnie's eating it for the time being.
Kids came running out of the bathroom crying because they saw, quote, someone else staring at them in the mirror, and that they were speaking in a language they didn't understand. A few employees will often feel a tense presence when working on or next to the animatronics, particularly at night. Night shift workers have reported seeing children, usually one at a time, walk around the restaurant after hours when the doors are locked. When they go to assess the situation and figure out how the child acts...
I like when the kids you are seen. I like when you also see and hear the kids, because it enforces this this horrible atrocity, this horrible incident that happened, and that's part of the story. So just seeing Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica is terrifying. They're unnerving. It's the uncanny valley, but then you see the kids running around. You see the ghosts, the disembodied souls of these little kids, and you go, oh, right, they're children. And it hits a bit harder and becomes more tragic after you remember that they were kids. That a guy who owned this restaurant for kids, built to entertain kids, went, oh yes, I'll pick off the most defenseless little things. And why? Honestly, I would think it's because when he lost Evan. Discovered that Evan then was possessing Golden Freddy. Okay, hang on. Alright. So, 3 Afton kids. Evan, or crying child. Elizabeth. Michael. Michael's the oldest. Evan is the youngest. Okay. Elizabeth, middle child. So, I think Evan was given a lot more attention by William. Maybe he was William's favourite. Maybe William, just because they were younger, gave them more attention, gave them a little more leeway to get away with stuff. But I think that's why Michael bullied him as much as he did. It wasn't right for him to do that, but he did it anyway. So Michael plays a prank on him. The bite happens. Evan dies. When Evan dies, William is beside himself. He blames Michael, but also then finds out that Evan is attached to Golden Freddy. Right. So, in a fit of rage, in that time, he'd already killed off at least 4 kids. At least. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Fritz, Susie, Jeremy, Gabriel, right? And I think he did that because he saw them as bad kids. Maybe they were associated to Michael, something like that. Right. He kills them off. Then he realizes the souls are connected to something. So he finds his son is also connected to one. That being Fredbear, Golden Freddy. And he goes, oh my god, the others are possessed as well. He's like, I've got to figure out how this works. That's when the fun time animatronics come into it. We get Baby. Baby kills his second child. She kills Elizabeth. William is being pushed to the edge, but he doesn't want to say, oh yeah, that was my fault. That was complete, but no. He's so far in denial, it's just going to drive him fucking crazy. And it does. And so, he goes, no one can know that it was indeed me. So he goes back to the old restaurant. He goes to dismantle them. But as he does, the spirits come out. And that's what I like, that you get to see them. He goes, I'll go hide in the golden bunny suit. It snaps shut. It kills William. Then we get events of 3, yada yada. But I like how they show the kids. It enforces why it's tragic and why it's sad in the first place. And it humanizes them. You think about how scared they must be, or how happy they were when they heard the spring locks go off, because they're a bit sadistic now, and why they were attacking security. Because they knew the person who did this to them likely posed as security or posed as mascot. I think it was both at different times. So, like, when they passed away and started possessing them, one of the kids was like, oh, but it was a bunny. And another kid's like, no, it's that dude with the badge. He did it. We have to get rid of him. But being a spirit, it gets all jumbled up. And then they see Michael and they're like, oh my god, it is him. And they recognize him because he looks like his dad. I could go on and on, but I won't.
Accidentally got locked in. They are nowhere to be found, and some have even disappeared in full view of a few employees. Ooh. When checking the security camera footage, these children seem to range in age and sex, but will consistently look between the ages of 6 and 11.
Oh, 6.
And that's all she wrote. So, based off that information alone, my guess is that this is some sort of poltergeist.
Yeah.
It does sound like there may be more than one in the building, but of course I won't know that for sure until I can hopefully make contact with one of them. The thing is, if no one's been possessed or has died yet, then it seems these entities may not be violent or demons or anything like that. These very well may just be the spirits of actual children who are maybe just lost and obviously confused about what's going on. But again, we'll know for sure until we're in there. Alright, I believe that's everything I need. Yep, that's
You
everything.
got heavy footsteps, my man. Oh, you're in a truck. Again.
Okay, I was told the door should be unlocked.
Really
and
good
nobody should be inside the
environment.
building. So let's see
Look
what's
at
up in
that.
this place.
It's stuck.
Okay, so the power to the building should be cut entirely. Seems to be the case. Okay, so I told them to make sure that the building's power was cut completely, just to make sure, like, if
Right.
the light turns on or the temperature changes or
It's
anything
not
like
electricity.
that, then we could rule out the possibility of it being the power. Also, we need to make sure that it's not messing with the EMF reader. But of course, this unfortunately means that I have to work in the dark.
I like the idea of a ghost hunter or a
Alright, let's get
paranormal
the
investigator
EMF
coming
reader
in.
out and let's see.
Oh.
Well, okay. So I was told that all of their animatronic characters should be on stage and shut
Appropriate
down.
reaction.
And there seems to be one missing. I was told there's a bear,
Why does
a bunny,
Chico
a
look like
chicken,
that?
and a fox.
There
And
he is.
it doesn't seem like the bear one's on stage. Probably shouldn't jump the gun just yet though. Maybe one of the employees forgot to take him out of storage or
This
something.
man has probably seen some shit. That's
Regardless,
why he's
let's,
so calm.
Go ahead and get set up here. Alright, let's see what the EMF reader picks up.
Oh, is this live action mixed with 3D? This guy's talented.
I'm starting to get some chills right now, so there must be something close.
What is it? What is that?
Getting a few blips here and there, but nothing pretty substantial yet. Oh,
Ooh.
here we go. I think we got something right here.
Yeah? Where is it? What? What is it? Found Freddy?
Yeah, it seems to be in this area. Let's go ahead and set up the spirit box then.
I like that he stood the torch up like that, because I do that. Oh, okay, I know Spirit Box. People have told me you shouldn't mess with spirit boxes, just like you shouldn't mess with Ouija boards.
Luigi board? The Luigi board? Making a Luigi board? Have you played the Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? What is a Luigi board?
They say it's like the same principle. You don't know who you're talking to, therefore you don't know who you invited in. Is that true?
Alright, if there's anyone in the room with me right now, please make your presence known. I mean you no harm. I just need to know if anyone can hear me right now. You can either manipulate something in this room, or attempt to speak through this device that I've set up for you. My name is Sean. Can you say my name
Sean.
back to me?
Sean.
Whoa, here we go.
That was adorable.
Okay, just so I can make sure that wasn't a
It's gonna be
coincidence,
Susie,
can
right?
you say my name again?
Sean.
All right, thank you. So now that I know that I'm speaking to someone, can you tell me your name?
Susie? Susie.
Susie. Did I hear you say Susie?
Yes.
Okay, hi Susie. Is there anyone else in the room with me right now, or is it just me and you?
They're here.
They're here. Who's they, Susie? What are their names?
My friends?
Do you know their names, Susie? Alright, well if you don't know, that's fine. Just wanted to see if you did know. How old are you, Susie? Do you remember your age?
8.
8. Okay.
Oh,
So you must be one of the children that I've heard about. Alright, Susie. I guess more to the point. How did you die? Do you remember how you died? I'm not here to hurt you in any way, Susie. I just want to understand what happened to you and why you're here. If you're uncomfortable telling me...
Murder.
Murder? Who murdered you? Do you remember this person's name?
Bunny.
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 You were murdered by a bunny?
Yeah.
Maybe she meant Donnie? Like a Donald?
Yes.
Wait, was that a yes? Alright
Gun.
then. How did this bunny kill you?
Oh no, so bunny.
Knife.
Knife.
A knife?
Knife is how she
Susie, was this a person dressed like a bunny?
Good man. Put 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
Holy sh**.
Yeah, there you go. I like it when people just like they're more realistic with their tapes, and they put it together quickly. They're like, it's dressed like a bunny, instead of them like, I don't understand. She said bunny. She doesn't mean an actual rabbit.
Hold up, I have to make sure the camera got that. Okay, holy sh**.
Is that
So there might have been a
a
murder or
cut?
something that happened here. Restaurant owners said that they had operated here for 5 years straight, and the paranormal activity didn't start happening until after this July. So this may have been something that happened pretty recently. But I have no idea what that actually means, though. Maybe an employee decided he or she had enough, maybe some crack job snuck in here with a bunny suit on, or maybe the spirit's just lying to me. I have no idea. I'll have to show this to the restaurant owners to see if maybe they caught something
I'll take
like
number
that
2
on
for the
security
jackpot.
cameras. But let me just say that these responses are certainly not unusual in a place like this. Also, what's surprising to me is how direct they are. They're fairly coherent and understandable, and I'm getting them within a pretty short amount of time, which is usually a clear sign that I'm actually speaking to someone. But anyways, let's see if we can make contact again. Alright, are you still there, Susie?
Susie?
Susie, can
Susie?
you still hear me?
She's gone.
Ah, just lost the signal.
They've moved.
If there are any spirits still in the room with me, please make your presence known.
Camera's going up.
I don't know if the camera caught that, but I think I just heard a chair
Yeah,
move.
the chair got pulled out.
Look, right there. That's at least where the sound came from. It's right next to my flashlight, too. Did someone just pull this chair out? Are you sitting down right here?
Hi.
On.
On.
Do you want the flashlight off?
Oh, off. Sorry. Oh.
Okay, those are brand new batteries. There's no way my flashlight just died. Yeah, look at that. Still works.
They turned it off.
Now that the flashlight's off, will you talk to me now? Off again? What else do you want me to turn off?
The spirit box.
Noise.
Yeah,
Noise?
spirit box turned off.
You want me to turn the spirit box off? If I turn off the noise, will you talk to me?
But if we turn off the spirit box.
off for now. Alright, I turned the noise off. Whoever you are, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to have a conversation with you. Can you tell me where you are right now? The that noise? What the is that?
Well, I didn't see anything.
Hello? I don't know if the camera could see that,
I
but
didn't
I for
see it.
sure just saw a head stick out and move over
Oh.
there. There
Heavy
should be
ass
no one here
footsteps,
but
my
me.
man. What are you wearing? Tap shoes?
So I'm gonna have to re-watch the footage to get a better look at whatever the hell that just was. But it looked like a shallowette of a person standing next to these pinball
Hang on.
machines. This person
A shallowette? Oh, shadowette? Is that a thing?
No, it's silhouette.
I gotta Google a shadowette. Unless you said silhouette. I don't.
definitely wasn't as tall as me, so maybe it was an apparition of one of the children the night guards keep.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Look at that. Now it's locked.
Yep.
Is the other one locked? Yeah, the other one's locked too. Well, I was gonna do some stuff in the bathroom to see if I could get the spirit the kid saw to reveal itself, but
Gonna make me spit up
seems
Motorol.
like the spirit isn't a fan of that. So maybe I could come back tomorrow or something and see if the owners can unlock the door again and maybe take off its hinges so there won't be a door for the spirit to lock, you know? Anyways, I seriously need to check the footage because I need to make sure the camera even got what I just saw a moment ago. Alright, so it looks exactly what I saw, which was pretty much a shadow apparition of someone.
Okay.
It also looked like it could be a small kid, maybe, which would make sense if it's one of the children that the night guards were talking about.
Yeah.
That just leads me to believe, you know, a lot more than I did originally, that maybe more than one spirit's presiding here. The voice that kept saying, off, sounded completely different than the first spirit I talked to.
Yeah, it's
so
not
I don't know.
Susie.
Let's,
It's one of the other
go ahead and
kids.
turn the spirit box back on, see if we can get anyone else here to talk with me, and also see if any other activity will happen tonight. If not, then I'm probably gonna call it quits for tonight.
Susie.
Holy sh**. Hello?
Woohoo.
That's gotta be one of the children. Look at that. Now she's gone.
Great
Hold
location.
on.
I like the
Let
shiny
me grab
floor.
the case so I can see what that's about.
And the tables. Just clump, tapping away, aren't you? Party room.
Oh.
There's Freddy.
Huh, well, I guess that explains where you were the entire time. I'm having a bit of a hard time believing you were left like that, though. I want to at least try to do a session with one of these things, so I guess now's a better time than any to see if these spirits are in fact controlling the animatronics themselves. Going in with the big guns now. Gonna set up an ovulus for this session. Q&A mode. So hopefully I can get some clearly spoken words.
So this thing is going to say
Alright.
it through this
Is there
robotic
anyone in the room with me
AI
right
voice?
now? Anyone who'd like to communicate with me? I of course mean you no harm. I just want to know if someone else is in here with me. Did someone here move the...
I am
You are? Okay, good. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Alright. Hi, Gabriel.
Hi.
Can you tell me roughly where you are in the room?
There.
Bear. So you're saying you're in front of the bear?
Beside.
Inside. Are you the one who moved the bear in here? Gabriel, why are you possessing the animatronics here? I'm not gonna assume you're doing it...
Trapped.
Trapped? You're trapped inside that thing? How did you get trapped?
You don't want to know. Actually,
Gabriel,
you do.
I know this may be uncomfortable for you,
You do wanna
but
know.
I can't help you unless you answer my questions. How did you get trapped in that thing?
Murder.
Okay, well, if you're still troubled by what happened to you, then I guess we can skip those questions. If it means you'll keep talking to me. Okay. Do you remember how you died, Gabriel?
Murder.
There we go.
Because again, murder.
Murder.
That's exactly what Susie said.
Murder.
Do you remember who murdered you, Gabriel?
Him.
Him? What do you mean him, Gabriel? Do you remember his name? Gabriel, whether you're trying to or not, you're causing a lot of problems for the people who own this place.
It's not
If you
their
help me out-
fault.
He must die.
Yes.
I assume you're talking about your killer. I don't know if I'm going to kill him per se, but I'm willing to find him and make him pay for what he did to you and Susie. Now just tell me what you remember of him. Did you catch a glimpse of him, maybe? Do you remember what he looked like? What he was wearing?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, purple. Well, at least that's something. I was told by the restaurant owner that the employees here wear purple outfits. Did this person look like he worked here, maybe?
Yes.
Yes. Interesting. Did you ever see his face? Can you describe it to me?
No. Too dark.
No, too dark. Okay, so it must have been too dark to make out the facial features, I guess. Alright, so one last thing I want to ask before I go. I was talking to another spirit here named Susie, and she mentioned something about someone in a bunny suit. Does that sound familiar to you? Gabriel, are you still there?
Get.
So, this is what I was saying before. Some of the kids would remember him in purple, and some kids would remember him as a bunny.
Susie, and she mentioned something about someone in a bunny suit. Does that sound familiar to you? Gabriel, are you still there?
Get out.
Get out. Why? Why do you want me to leave, Gabriel?
Get out. Get out.
Ooh.
Have I said something to upset you?
Leave! Leave, my man!
Why did this just go out?
Hi. I love it and I hate it. I love it and I hate it.
Whoa, 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 what the f***? Holy shit!
Out, leave, run! Run, man.
Come on, come on!
Break the glass, I don't know. Oh, we did! Ooh. What was that? What was that? What the f*** you? Oh, we're rewinding. Oh, that means it's the end. That's the end of the tape. So this will go how we think.
Alright,
Blueprints.
so I've managed to finally roll this thing in here, so I guess let's go ahead and get started
Scraggly
now.
ass teeth.
Boss wants me to run through this maintenance report, so hopefully we can figure out why this thing has been acting up lately.
Can't read that.
We're also opening a new location next year, so what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to have to strip this thing apart so we can use it for spare parts for the newer animatronic models.
Oh, so the
let's
toy
go ahead and see what
animatronics,
I need to
okay.
do first. Let's see here.
Very good.
Movement test. Alright then. We will need as many parts as
We need as many parts as we can salvage from the existing animatronics. These can't read it.
we can salvage from our remaining
Floppy disk titled a floppy disk. Whoa, floppy disk. My God. Fazbear Entertainment. The animatronic models will be safe from. Oh, okay. So it's just talking about salvaging any parts and giving it to
animatronics.
the
These may
toy
include
animatronics.
servos, wires.
And if I may, I believe there's Charlie, Gabriel, Susie, Fritz, and Jeremy. And a lot of people argue that the toy animatronics have to have spirits in them. Well, no, not if you implant pieces from the originals into the new ones. Then, oh, it must have been so painful. The kids would have been felt like their souls were being ripped apart. And it's putting part of that spirit into another animatronic. That's why they both move. That's why they both come after you. I don't believe there's like 10 kids. I don't think so. But I am certain Mangle is Susie's dog. That's what I think anyway. I think Mangle is actually Susie's dog. That's why there's no gender. It doesn't speak. That's just my thing. Before you say he speaks, he or she, they, them, speaks in Ultimate Custom Night, yeah, that's in hell. And that's just one very, very angry child speaking through all of them. Also, it's kind of funny that that's a male and a female voice over each other.
It's so much more fun hanging out in here with you.
Because everyone was arguing about their gender. I thought that was clever. It's just, is it a boy or a girl? Just called Cawthon over there in the corner. Yes. Is it a boy or a girl? Yes.
Circuit boards or pieces from the endoskeleton. Insert the floppy disk titled Animatronic Movement Test Program into the computer to test each of the animatronic's joint movements. Okay, sounds simple enough. Alright, let's get the computer on, get this thing hooked up, and let's see how this movement test goes. Let's see.
I used to have a computer that had a floppy disk
Here it
drive
is.
when I was a kid. I hum to myself too when I work on stuff.
Would you like to proceed? Yes.
Again, the blending of live action. It's
Alright,
really
let's
well
see
done.
here. Let's go ahead and start with the head movements first.
Oh, this is like the
And then
Paddington
we'll
video.
just go down the rest of the body.
His hand, that's playing the guitar, is kind of funny looking.
Okay, well then. Looks like the neck and jaw joints are functioning normally, so I'm gonna put this camera down real quick so I can. Huh. That's strange. I guess there's some kind of circuit malfunction. I'm not sure why it's... Okay. What'll happen if... Alright. Okay, so let me just go ahead and make sure everything is connected right, get it all rebooted, and then we'll pick up where we left off. Okay, so just checking the circuits now on the back of the head here. They might be shorted. These control the neck
Why
and
am I
jaw
moving my
servos,
head?
and yeah, they seem to have been shorted. So that means the head won't move unless all of the electronics are completely gutted and replaced. Thankfully, I'm not repairing this piece of junk, so I guess I'll just
don't
leave
say
everything
that.
how it is and move on to the next one.
It's gonna rip your face off.
Alright, so let's do the ears. E-A-R-S. Huh.
Yes.
Why aren't they moving?
Oh,
E-A-R-S.
yes?
Alright,
Yes.
so if the ears aren't moving, that means the shortage affected just about everything connected to the head.
Oh, no,
So I guess the
okay.
ears don't work either. Alright, let's try the arms instead, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, that seems to be working fine. Great, at least we can salvage something from the endoskeleton. So let's try the other one now.
And up and out. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
the server broke. The joint.
Damn. Okay. So the entire shoulder joint just completely snapped.
There we go.
All
there's
of
the
these
joint.
parts are so grimy and full of rust that these constant failures don't exactly surprise me. So I mean, I might be able to salvage the forearm and hand, but I don't know how. Looks like I'll only be able to entirely salvage the left arm though. Which I guess is better than nothing. Damn, this thing stinks. Okay. So let's go ahead and take off this left arm now before something kills it too, so I can at least salvage something from this thing.
Ah. Okay, so this is
Alright,
going to
so
be
as
with
you
it,
can see
with
here, I
it,
managed
Bonnie.
to get the left arm taken off. Took a
Oh,
bit
sorry,
of
that's
force
start.
and of course some know-how, but here it is. And as you can see, the wires are cut, but still intact enough to be rewired to anything else.
Oh,
So
well
hopefully
done,
I'll
you're
be
good
able
at
to
your job.
salvage everything that I haven't tested already. But seeing how easily that right shoulder joint just snapped, I highly doubt it'll be that easy. Alright, let's move on to the hips now.
Hips.
Man,
They
I mean,
work.
this thing might as well just collapse right in front of
Oi.
me. I'm surprised they want me to salvage anything from it at all.
Stop it.
Alright, let's move on to the
Keep
legs.
saying bad things.
Left,
He's right
left,
there.
okay.
Legs. Ah. It's the same movement as Paddington's
Okay,
as well.
those seem to be working
I think
fine.
that's how they actually do it. And do the hokey pokey and turn around.
Alright, both legs seem to be working fine. I'll probably salvage those last though when I get finished with everything else because I'll still need this thing standing.
Yeah,
Okay, fabric exterior salvage. This means we will need to salvage as many pieces of the fabric layer as possible.
Really?
The most important of which are the hard to replicate features such as
Oh,
the head,
it's
face,
moving.
hands. Oh, Jesus! Why is...
Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, right. Forgot to turn the computer off. Whew. Okay, so, anyways, it sounds like I'm just
Hi.
salvaging the exterior layer now. So let me go ahead and take the other end up part
Close them,
alongside the
keep
fabric
us.
piece that I actually need.
Oh. Ours just pop out. Oh, yeah.
Alright, with that should
Should
be
just
everything.
throw it.
Okay, so as you can see, I've gone ahead and taken the eyes out since they seem to be working just fine. In
Right.
addition to that, I also went ahead and took off a foot and the right hand since they were pretty much the only remaining exterior pieces that weren't torn up and ruined. So, all of those endo parts along with their exterior pieces can be boxed up and shipped off. Alright, so that's about everything I could salvage from this thing so far. The only thing that could also go, but it's giving me a hard time right now, is the head plate here. For some reason, it won't budge, and I have no idea why. I've checked for anything that could still be holding it in place, and so far I've found nothing. However, I do remember the report naming the headpiece specifically, so that means it's one of the main pieces they want. So I don't know. I guess let me keep cracking at it until something gives. Then I'll restart the recording and let you know what I find out. Alright, after a bit of force and a few extra cuts, I managed to tear the face off, as you can see down there. So I figured out that the headpiece still wouldn't budge because it's a complete...
Another thing, in 2, when they say we gave you a mask, it should have been Bonnie's face. It just made sense. His face was missing. And then they used it for Junior's, which I was like, yes, someone was listening.
glued to the back of the head, which is very
Maybe Freddy's
unusual.
was just
So if I
easier
were to
to
try and
replicate.
force it off, it'll most likely tear in unpredictable directions and make the entire
Maybe
thing
Bonnie was
unsalvageable.
modelled without the face
But
altogether the
they
first
did make
time
it
round.
sound like they only wanted the actual face of the animatronic, so that's down there along with everything I managed to physically scrap from this thing. So, we are done with that then. Okay, let's see. Odor report. Okay.
Hey, hang on.
So, we are done with that then. Okay, let's see. Odor report.
Does that say mandatory suicide? Hang on. If you made it this far, you've seen too much. Oh no. At this point, the animatronic should... Oh, at this point, the animatronic should be fully aware. And... Can't read it. Because of your recent tamperings. Accept your death with open arms because the... Because the door is now locked and you... will not escape from this room. Even if you somehow manage to evade this, do not think you have been saved. Oi.
Okay then.
Read the last part.
We've recently been receiving complaints about smells and unpleasant odors emitting from the animatronic. Yeah, no kidding.
Aware and
These
hostile
odors have been
because you're
described as
recent.
rotten.
Aha.
Yep, decomposed, like something died inside it. We suspect that perhaps a rodent or animal had accidentally found its way into the animatronic and became trapped within its chest.
An animal.
Press down both of the shoulders to remove the torso of the animatronic. What the? Damn it, not again.
The powered down sound.
Huh. I guess the power went out. Yeah, I might have tripped a breaker or something with all that computer commotion.
See, I still
Alright.
like it. Like, he hasn't
Go
figured
turn
it
the power
out
back on and
yet,
hopefully
but
finish up.
there are realistic answers to why things are happening. He's creeped
What
out
the-
still. There, the door is locked.
Hey!
Should
Let me
have
out,
read the
guys.
last
This
bit
isn't
of
funny.
that contract or whatever first.
Guess let me finish up real quick with the dark.
He's gone.
Where'd it go?
Mm.
Oh, really? Right now? Come on, come on!
There he is.
Oh, what? What the fuck? Why is it? Oh,
Oh,
God.
it sounds like he's in pain.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, he's alive!
Jesus Christ, what was that?
Play dead, my dude. I mean, we all saw that coming. He wasn't gonna get out anyway.
Alright, is this thing on? Recording. Okay. So, the boss wanted me to come in a bit later than usual to do some after-hours salvaging on the older animatronics. Since we're opening a new
they hired
location
someone else
sometime
in.
June of next year, essentially we're going to see if we can reuse as many parts as we can that'll go on to be used for the newer models. I'm fairly new to all this, to be honest, so I'm not quite exactly sure what to expect going
Sweetie's
into the
novice.
premiere. But Bob told me when he went to go do the hands and the mouth that it's really nothing more than just a few audio clips played from a tape recorder.
Oh, okay.
So, hoping I'm getting I hope I'll get a similar experience coming into this, but I'm not entirely sure of that. So boss said to record me doing it as well for archive purposes, and also to have some proof that I actually did it.
Oh,
So
do you know what? This would have been helpful. Maybe they gave these tapes to the investigator before he was ultimately got by a strange assailant.
let's see what's in here. Oh shit, not my keys.
Get the keys.
Jeez, it's dark in here. Okay. Still fine. Fuck. Well, that's fine. What I have to do is find the lights in this place. Sure they're nearby. Maybe. Fuck are the lights right now? Oh, Jesus. Oh. Fuck.
Right.
Oh, fuck me. Alright.
I love they have very realistic
Everything's set up.
reactions to everything.
Jesus Christ.
Hi.
Fuck, that's creepy.
It is.
Alright.
I mean, she.
Guess he
Sorry.
wasn't wrong. Alright. Let's get this shit over with. Let's see.
old Henry. Maintenance salvage check. Paragraph 4, yeah.
Alright then.
Hi.
Let's see. Looks like the tape's already in there. All we gotta do is play it, so. Let's see what we got.
Play.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet.
I don't really know.
There's another aspect to your end-of-day routine. You must complete the maintenance checklist.
Fantastic.
During this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you. You can use it
that's a
3 times without
taser.
damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value.
Interesting.
Begin audio prompt in 3.
I have built-in tasers.
1.
Ah,
Alright. Looks like the left arm moved
it sounded like a
a
Kurok.
little bit. Okay. Let's see if anything else moves.
Other arm?
Looks like nothing so far.
Document results.
Alright, so the left arm went up about 90 degrees,
Yep.
so I guess I'll mark that as a yes. Okay. So far so good.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Up. There we go.
Oh,
Alright, so right arm just moved on that.
T-pose. For dominance.
Interesting. Okay. Everything looks like a scarecrow now, but
It looks like a scarecrow now.
Document results.
Okay,
alright,
that's
so
a yes.
same thing with the right arm, so that's another yes.
That's a yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Easier than I thought.
Oh. What is this noise?
This one's creepy.
Hey. Ugh. Sounds like an animatronic whale throwing up.
Nothing so far.
Document results.
Nothing.
Okay, looks like nothing moved that time. Guess that's a no then. Alright.
Hi.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2.
I was waiting for that.
Okay, well I guess that counts. I guess
Oh,
I
he
guess
erased
that
it.
counts, so, but, you know what, fuck it. Alright. I'm just marking this in sure for now. Alright, so the eyes move. Gee.
Oi.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, I guess the hips move too.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know.
I would leave.
Whatever.
1.
Hips move
I
on that one.
recognize the irony of me saying that.
Oh, fuck.
Being what I am. Sounds like a frog. I like frogs.
Document results.
Okay, nothing.
Hey.
Son of a bitch, don't you? Nothing on that one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. A nest of angry little mechanical components is what that sounds like.
Document results.
Hey, nothing again. Another no.
I like how he's checking now.
Damn eye on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
What is this? A theremin.
Document results.
Okay, another no.
Yep.
Fuck this fucking job.
Don't move.
Okay, last one. Last one.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Whoa, hold on a second.
No.
Whoa, what the fuck?
So bad I can't breathe.
Oh, Chica.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
It hurts so bad I
What the
can't
fuck
breathe.
was
Is
that?
that what she said?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck job, man.
Okay, we can do this. Come on.
Ah. Oh,
Oh no.
can her eyeballs do that?
No. Where the
Get out of there.
What the fuck?
Run!
Where the fuck did it go? What the did? What
Run!
No. Oh no.
Alright, that's them.
The tap shoe's back.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm Special Agent Edwards of the FBI.
Oh.
And this is my partner, Agent Wallace. Glad to meet you two. I'm Detective William Bradley. I'm in charge of this investigation, and this is the Police Sergeant David Miller. Please, take a seat. Alright, so, go ahead and give us the rundown on this case. Everything you guys know and everything you guys are suspicious of. If I'm not mistaken, this is a case of a serial murder, is that correct? Yes, sir, as well as theft and bribery, among others. Now, this relates back to a string of disappearances that started popping up about a year ago, all relating back to a kids' entertainment company called Fazbear Entertainment. This first case involves a man named Sean Roberts, whose family told us was a paranormal investigator. On the night of August 19th, 1985, around 2 o'clock, he was hired to look into the company's supernatural occurrences. However, his family reported that same morning that he hadn't come home and has been missing ever since. Now, originally we suspected that he had been kidnapped, but witnesses who live close to the restaurant strip mall lead us to believe a different story. They reported hearing a loud gunshot. Some recognized it as a shotgun blast that came from the
That
parking lot
was the
during night.
sound.
When we arrived on scene after a disturbance call about it that evening, we found shattered glass from a broken window
Yeah,
pane
'cause
that
he
landed
broke
on the
out.
outside of the building. We did manage to find a small blood sample on the ground as well as fingerprints on the victim's equipment, confirming that this was him and he had indeed been murdered. However, we found nothing giving us any idea of who the actual killer was. So we asked the company if they might have caught the event on camera. The response was that Mr. Roberts had requested that the building's power be turned
yeah.
off and that the building's entrance doors be unlocked for him to enter.
And if his body's
So,
missing, they took
except
his
that
camera.
literally anybody being able to enter the building at any time, nobody could exactly prove that the company itself was involved. So we eventually just passed this case off as some crack job who stumbled on the unlocked door, figured he'd try to score himself a payday by robbing the place, saw Mr. Roberts approaching the building, and then shot him through the window to ensure no witnesses. Afterwards, he spent the rest of the time before we got there doing the best to clean up after himself. And then another case came up about a few months after that, on March 15th, 1986. The family of a mechanic for Afton Robotics, their LLC sister company, filed a report about their missing son, Matthew Walker. Again, we arrived at the restaurant and found no tangible evidence of a crime that was committed, so the second time we asked if the company had any idea about this event, or again, had maybe caught it
Well,
on
that
camera.
would have been the guy working on
And then
Bonnie
they said
because he
no,
was more
and when they
qualified. He
looked back
knew
at
what
the
he
camera
was
footage,
doing.
It cuts off about the time that it could have happened.
Ah.
So then maybe that their building power had randomly shut off. So again, nobody at the time could prove they were responsible for his disappearances, but I think we both know lightning doesn't strike in the same place twice. So we kept a closer eye on him this time. Finally, the smoking gun case that told us something fishy was going on was the disappearance of Jacob Carter.
He
who
looks
was
like a
new hire at the
metalhead.
company and reported missing after he didn't come back for his first night shift on October 29th, 1986.
Oh, his first day?
Again, no evidence of a crime.
First
was
night
found anywhere,
shift.
but this time when we asked the company for the footage, they agreed, but discovered it had, quote, mysteriously gone missing as soon as they went to look for it. So y'all start to sense a pattern here.
Yeah.
3 missing people are gone without a trace, and a suspiciously uncooperative company are seemingly covering up these incidents.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Do also bear in mind that all of this is on top of 4 extra missing kids cases relating to the company as well. I unfortunately don't have the documents on hand with me right now
Jeremy.
since they were
just requested
Gabriel.
by our CSIs a few minutes before this, but what I do still have is everything that happened afterwards, which is pretty much just shows that all these cases resulted in successful lawsuits by their respective families, costing the company millions in reparations and bringing them closer to bankruptcy.
I see. What about this guy you caught last night? How does he fit into all this?
Well, as of now, he's confessed to being the one responsible for everything we just mentioned. In front of you is everything we could find on him in our archives. He confessed that he murdered the 4 kids, Gabriel Martin, Jeremy and Susie Collins, and finally Fritz Robinson, as well as the additional 3 cases we just talked about, claiming that they were too close to discovering the truth.
Which is?
Well, that's the other thing. He's been real picky about which questions he answers. We asked where the bodies were, he said nothing. We asked how long he's been doing this, he said
So
nothing.
they caught Afton?
And he's even avoided questions just relating to his side of the story. Not sure why he wants to still keep secrets from us now, even after letting the cat out of the bag. Also, his responses don't seem very genuine.
Don't seem genuine. Are you sure he's not just trying to throw you guys off?
Agent Edwards, I've served with this police department sergeant for 25 years. I know when people are lying to my face.
Well, if there's a confession, then this sounds like an open and shut case to me. So what are you guys trying to say right now?
Well, we just think the situation is a bit too good to be true. A guy gets away with 7 murders and now all of a sudden decides to stop hiding his tracks. It was too easy to catch him.
I'll say, son of a bitch pretty much cuffed himself. Didn't try to fight, resist, escape, nothing.
So what? Maybe he felt guilty and turned himself in. Thought he could pull a fast one on us last night and we got him.
All I'm saying is that there could be more to this case than was immediately apparent. Could be parts of this that we don't know or aren't seeing quite yet.
Well, unfortunately the court doesn't care about could-bes. They're only concerned about what we can prove.